All right. What is up, you guys? Let's see who we got. Machu! What's up, man? How you doing? Glad you're able to jump in here on my stream. I'm sorry I missed yours. I was watching it, though. I like to set up. I wish I had more space in my displays to give more poses like the way you did. I like Sauron. Sauron was nice swooping up there. That's cool. But today we are working on a little bit more of the Moai heads. We recently ended with this one. This looks cool. I printed it out, and it came out pretty good. It's got better picture quality on Instagram for this one. But because this is for Nico's, for Artman Customs, and I need to create one that's more of a grinning face, but it's not going to have all this cracked texture on it, so we're just going to be simple. So we're kind of going back from the beginning and redoing it to get the grinning texture on there. I don't know if he said he wanted, because he said just regular. I don't know if he said he wanted the grin on, like, what he wants a hat and the glasses, so I'll check with him, see what he wants to do. But that's pretty much it. We're just going to be getting going here. This one should be pretty simple of a creation here. Let's see. I need to get my drawing tablet out. How's the audio quality going? Because I switched now. I'm not using my AirPods strictly for talking. I'm using I have a blue snowball little thing here, and hopefully that's a little bit better. Because I think before I was hearing myself, it just was too low, and I speak too low as well, so it just makes it a little bit more difficult. But I'm glad okay, audio sounds crisp. All right, fantastic. Thank you, sir. This is why I'm glad I have people watching. I need help. All right, fantastic. All right. So since I have everything kind of split apart, we are going to, you know what? I need to scale unify. Because my draw size isn't big enough. I have to go, because I scaled it up recently, I have to use scale unify, and that's going to giving me, it's going to change the way that everything else around it is, but not changing the actual scale of itself. So now I'm able to have a larger radius for drawing, because I need to smooth this area out. Let's bring the geometry down. Boom, there we go. It's not there anymore. Let's check the higher resolution. Smooth that out. And the highest. Okay, all right, that's a good start. All right, let me check my reference here. This here. Okay. Let's see here. Do I want to? I'm trying to think if I want to like cut in. Maybe we'll try. That's difficult. No, I can't cut in because this whole area is going to be opened up. I was having difficulty putting a peg hole in the back here, anyways. It's kind of weird. So we'll try to like bring it out from the outside, so it's not gonna be very thin. Yeah, man, I like this music. I just found this one. I had another song earlier, and I like not too long ago, and it's just getting old, so I had to pick up a new one. And it's all like royalty-free music too, so I don't have to worry about it. How long have you been digitally sculpting? Do you have history with sculpting with clay or other sculpting media? I have not done any of the clay stuff. I've only been doing digitally since my college years, which was like 2017. No, that's when I graduated. It's like my second year of college. I was starting sculpting, so it was like 2015, I guess you would say. So it's been a while. I've been trying to mess with it a little bit more, and then being on here helps me actually get things done. Otherwise, I feel like I'm not doing enough. Let's see here. Let me try a different brush instead. Stroke. Lazy mouse. Trying to get something nice and that might be too much. Okay, I think this is too much of a roundness to it. Yeah, it doesn't need to go that high up. There we go. Yeah, that's better. Because he just wants something cheesy looking smile, is what he said. Alright, so let's bring down intensity a little bit. I'm going to try to work on the inside because we're going to smooth out the outside to blend a little bit better. Oh damn, yeah, that's a long time. I've been wanting to try to pick it up, but it's very daunting. I am so done. It's a lot, especially this program ZBrush. There's so many things to deal with and to understand, and I'm barely scratching the surface with a lot of these things that you can do. So yeah, there's plenty to learn from this sculpting software, but definitely worth it. And I'm glad I was able to bring it into the action figure community. I mean, hopefully I can keep doing this more and offer things for people that they can't usually get. I'm trying to be a little bit more original with my stuff rather than just do the same shit every time. I don't want to do a bunch of Spider-Mans, a bunch of Red Hoods, but I feel like it sucks because I feel like that's the only thing that sells. My other thing is I gotta paint too, because if I don't paint, the average Joe isn't a paint master either, and isn't gonna want a head that they're gonna have to then go spend to have somebody else paint for them if they're not a customizer. So that just makes it difficult. I'm just filling this little gap here. But with time, we'll make things work. I don't know if I haven't really tried hard enough yet, but the painting eyes is very daunting to me. That's why if you look at most of my characters so far have been like characters without eyes, or if I do the eyes, I do them with like all yellow or all red or something like that. I don't like to make the eyes, that's for sure. Let's see here. Let's go detail. Hi Catherine, how you doing? I'm glad you jumped in here. Good to see you again. Alright, I try to explain to my friend that as cool as it is to have stuff that is super unique, you're playing to a pretty specific audience. A big movement. I'm not so, yeah. yeah, I mean, I'm having that trouble right now. I'm trying to get things going. I'm trying to do a little bit of YouTube, trying to just talk figures, not just sculpting, and trying to do this, trying to do that, trying to do t-shirt designs just to get some traction of like being seen and getting them out there. But it's tough. So I feel you. Yeah, it's definitely pretty niche. You know, you're dealing with only specific type of people, and if you're not able to provide it for everybody, then you definitely, it makes it, I don't know, it just makes it more difficult. D2. That's why anytime I have somebody just share, like, or comment on anything I do, I appreciate it a lot, because you know, we're sitting here battling the algorithm, and the only way we can get our content out there is by having people interact with it, and then it pushes that to everybody else. You know, and with that own mindset, I'm sitting here making sure I go out of my way, not go out of my way, but you know, when I'm going through stuff, I'll give a like. I mean, you know, or comment something. It doesn't take much. Make sure every time I'm watching YouTube channels now, I try to make sure I just at least give a like, especially when it's the homies. Yeah, Snips is chilling in the back over here. She's usually either on this side of the couch or the other, with her head on the pillow. Oh, see, she's moving to the other side now. I'm trying to get this thing centered. The numbers that you see are telling me if I'm going too far in one direction, so I'm trying to keep it at 0. That's not too bad. I'm kind of basing the teeth off of his design, or at least his drawing of it. There's the basic version of it. Not bad. Let's bring it down to a lower division, and let's try to smooth this out, I guess. Drop down my intensity a little bit too. I don't want to go too much. I might ruin it. Oh my god! Why? Thank you, Catherine. I keep doing this. I've been sitting here sculpting and I'm not showing it. I'm horrible. Okay, well, we can go watch basically what I just did, which was go from boop, 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 boop. Hold on. Where did I go? Let's see. All right. So what happened? I brought it down. Bam, 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 bam. Drew that out. Blah, blah, blah. Nope, didn't like it. Redid it. Started going more, carving out the teeth, and then bam, that's where we are. So we're caught up now. All right, we're bueno. Okay, everybody following me? We're good? Everybody's here. Everybody's happy. We can see me actually sculpting this time. Okay. At least that didn't take 36 minutes to figure out. That's horrible. When I was doing the Mania head sculpt, it wasn't until 36 minutes later that Catherine let me know that the sculpting wasn't being shown and nothing was there. So at least we're good there. It's like, okay, so for these lips, this smile, I feel like it's like I want to make it bigger, but I don't want it to go too far out. Making sure it's not like, I don't want it to look too, like the way these lips kind of are, just it kind of gives me the vibe of like old school, the way they used to draw black people way in the back in the like the 1920s. With the way they did the lips, and I'm not trying to do that. So I'm not trying to get canceled here. So I gotta figure out the best way to do that. I mean, maybe if I only drew just a little bit like the lip area and not so much the sides. Let's try that, I guess. Oh no, I got sculpt here where you can actually see it, Machu. I have it all set up, but then I don't use it. I think it's because I forgot to change it back when I was pulling up the sculpt to show, and I forgot to change it back. Let's see if we can do a little bit. You know what? Not this one. I'm gonna go to the pinch. No, not that one. Let's do the regular pinch. Nah, it's not doing what I want it to do. Let me dig into this a little bit more. Do the carve. I'll give this a lazy stroke. And I gotta be careful because when I'm sculpting, I tend to think it's looking like it's not enough of definition. But then when I go print it, you can barely tell, or it's too smooth. So I really have to like make sure I'm pushing things a lot. Okay, so now in here. Actually, let's back that up, bring down the intensity. Oh, and by the way, for anybody watching right now, I was gonna make a post later, probably tomorrow or something, tomorrow morning. But all my sculpts are on sale right now for 15% off, including the brand new ones. I'm trying to. Things are tough, and we gotta make things working. So, gotta do what I gotta do. So, starting with the 15% off sale, this is running all month long. I'll make a post, so if anybody's able to share it, that'd be great. And then I'm gonna be adding more t-shirt designs pretty soon. I will show that off too. I have a new one. It's really cool looking. I did the my DC villains. So I've got a Bane, I got Scarecrow on there, and then I got Gorilla Grodd, and I got Killer Croc. Now, Grog kind of stands out to me because he's supposed to be, he's a Flash villain and everybody else is a Batman villain. So that kind of, I'm gonna say sucks, but it just stands out to me. It's a little bit the outlier. But I don't have another Batman villain right now. Maybe in the future I'll create another one. I don't know who. I was thinking of doing Ra's al Ghul. Yeah, because I like the Arkham City look to him. And I wanted to give it a shot. What the hell? Why isn't that working? I was being finicky. Alright, I don't know why. Okay, I guess that's fine. Okay, so we just needed to add this grin for this face here. Yeah, the head's still the same anyways. I have my insert for it. Let's put it together. You know what I should have done was make a duplicate of the face when I changed it. Let me go back, which I can just use. There it is. All right, fantastic. So duplicate that. And then bring that one up. Boom. I don't know why that's so small, but oh well. Okay, let's turn off everything in here. Don't need that anymore. Let's bring it down into here. So this folder is basically how I carve out where I want my the head peg to be. I tested this head peg. It's a little bit weirder one because you have to have the back of the head very open. And I made it a little too high up, so I have to go a little bit. I have to bring it down a little bit more. So we'll see how this will work. I don't need my pen anymore. Let's see here. There it goes. Okay, we don't need it that tall. Let's bring it out a little bit. So what was it? All right, we can go a little bit further down. A little bit more out, I believe. This curves in a little bit more with the base. Yeah, make sure it doesn't go too far out too. It makes everything else skinny. Oh, then I gotta raise the size of him as well. Okay. Should be good. Let's see here. So I want the base of the peg to be a little bit further out and in. So I need a wider base here. So what I'm going to do is go bend curve. Actually, you know what? Let's bring this here. And then I'm going to scale this one out a little bit more. Maybe this will help. It's too much. Okay. Let me see here. Maybe can I? I'm trying to see if I can transpose so I can scale only one side, because this is scaling all of it at once, and I want to be able to squeeze it more like this. Maybe I just use the move tool. Maybe that's fine. They kind of work. I mean, I'll mess with it on a couple different things. It kind of works on this one. If I made my own had a different peg, but hold on, actually. Let me just get mine on here. Could be interesting. Let me see here. Make myself bigger. Be interesting there. But the you can see the head's just kind of chilling there on the back. It sits there like that. If we go to a smaller figure. So with Avalanche, yeah, it works. Just needs a little bit of tack, and then but it's just head's kind of like bunched down. So that's mine with a longer peg. We want more closer to this one. I think this one works better. But for this one, the jaw area isn't wide enough, so it doesn't sit as well. So I think as long as we make sure that this area here is wide enough, it should be okay. It could be something. I'm not too sure quite how he wants it. I'm just trying to mimic it as best as possible. I don't know what body types he has planned for it. Also, if you don't know, make sure you go check out my website so you can see the awesome Avalanche head sculpt that we got on there. We got the X-Men, Wolverine, the X-Men kind of look with the stash, and then there's also one with no stash, and then we got the classic, and they're all like yelling faces, since the one we got is can't really. There's no expression to him. It's too bland. I unfortunately had to change my camera where it usually would focus on whatever I'm putting in front of it, but in order for me to not have a giant glare on my forehead, I had to tune the exposure down, which means I can't do auto adjustments. So it is what it is, but that's normally why I would have my phone as a camera to show when I'm opening up figures and stuff like that. But I don't need it for when I'm sculpting, really. So it's okay. Okay, so I think this will be better. So bowling with dynamic subdivision for both of them, because I need to create another one. Get rid of this. Yeah, looks like that would be good. You know what? No, hold on. No, that's not gonna work, because this is too flat. I'm just noticing now. It doesn't look like it's. Yeah, it's not. It's too flat up there. I need to round that back out. Okay, let's delete that. Let's dynamic subdivide, dynamic solo. I just want to try to round this out a little bit more. All right, that should be okay. Find out, I guess, when I print it. I gotta turn it solo. Okay. And then for the next sculpt, the next ideas I had. So I have two. Either I work on an original character, or I work on Luke Cage. So the original character one is I wanted to make a counterpart for my Inferno, which is like more of like a fire ninja dragon. And so I wanted to make Typhoon, which is a water dragon. I don't have the body. I guess the body would be another fist ninja, but I just had to paint it blue, which I don't know when I'd ever get around to doing that. So, but I still want to create the character. I need to create backstory for them. So it's either I create Typhoon, or I create Luke Cage head for that the new classic Luke Cage that we recently got. He has just a standard face. I wanted to give him kind of gritting teeth, or give him a yelling face, but mostly the gritting teeth for sure is what I wanted to do. Maybe within the 2 weeks that I usually take to make a sculpt, or the 2 days, which is basically only 2 hours. I'll try to get that done. So what do you guys think? Luke Cage or Typhoon? Type in the comments, let me know which one you think. We'll see which one's the good one to go with. But yeah, that's what next week's is going to be. This is basically the ending for this week. And I'm pretty much done. I mean, this looks good. I just got to see how Nico thinks about it. And if everything is good to go, then I can call it done. Okay. So now, because if you look up here, I have too much topology for this, and in order to create something, so it doesn't bug out all my other software, which because I got a new PC, I don't have to worry about that anymore, thank God. But to bring it down, but retain the definition of whatever you're sculpting, you can decimate it, which is what I'm doing here. And every time you decimate with the decimation master, you have to process it first. It's going to calculate what it needs to do, and then you go and decimate it. And then you can't just decimate it again to go even further, because it's going to mess it up. You just got to pre-process it again. You can get from 6 million all the way down to sometimes 300,000, depending on what it is. This I probably can't get that low because of all the texturing that's on there. But we'll see what we can do. I definitely want to see this head painted up. I want to see all the texture pop on there. It looks fun. Looks interesting. Do you want to do, with all the cracks, put like lava in there? So yeah, that could be pretty cool. What's up, Chris? I don't know if you heard me earlier, but I don't know. What do you think, Typhoon or a Luke Cage head? It's whatever the answer is the one I'm gonna try to work on to next week. I'm pretty much finished with this one. Oh, and then Kirby's pretty much done. If you said it was done, oh well, no, I gotta add the texture to it. So in between next week, I'll add the texture, and I'll send that off to you, and you can print it wherever way you want. Want to do Typhoon? Okay. Typhoon. All right, we're gonna decimate. Sorry, I got distracted. I can't think and talk at the same time. All right, see, look, from 6 million down to 1 million. I'm gonna keep it like that because let's see here. We zoom in here, yeah. And I can't do too much more. Okay, let's just polish this up. So you know what? Let's dynamesh it. And then we're gonna polish it. Just because I could see, like, when I do the cut on the nose, it could be better. It could be cleaner. And basically, the only way to get around that is to not use something so what do you want to call it? Oh shoot. Low geometry. Okay, I don't like the way that what it did to the nose here. Okay, so too much polishing. That is okay. That's okay. Okay. All right, bueno. Now I'm going to pre-process and then decimate that. You know, one thing I would want to do myself eventually, if I can, if this pops off and I can get the revenue to do so, is I want a like my own theme music, or not theme music, but just this lo-fi chill ass music to be playing in the background while I'm working, but something that I kind of curated or designed in a way. I'd like to do that. Sorry, when I'm facing this way, I'm basically talking to you guys because my StreamYard is over here, and over here is where I'm sculpting. All right. Let's see. Okay, we're down to 382. Fantastic. Okay. Actually, you know what? Let me do it the other way I did it. Okay, and then we're gonna go up to 3D Print Hub, and so to export something, you're gonna make sure it's the right size. And then you're gonna export to STL, and boom. And then choose which ones you want. That's why I already pre-name them, because it makes it easier to just use a subtool name. And you're good to go. You know what? Let me throw in a little bit of noise up on here. Yeah, let me just throw that on here. I think that would be kind of cool. It's like his is smooth, but it's always good to have a little bit of texture to it. So we're gonna go down to surface, noise, and honestly, when it's prints, it may look like a lot, but it's not. It's going to be so small, you're not even realize it. I probably doubt this will even show up in the print, but we'll find out. We'll see. Better than nothing. Either mesh. Let me see here. The geometry. About it one more time. And then surface. Apply to mesh. Okay. Now I'll do the decimating. What is it? Oh, stupid. Okay, cool. I gotta get better at this. So this is why I need a mod. Thank you, Catherine. I'm trying to add the texture to him, which is just noise. I'm glad I have you in this stream. Alright, I'm waiting for that to go through. Let me pull up the design that I want to show off because I made this yesterday and it was pretty awesome. I like the way it was coming out. So I used a technique that was similar to what I did with the previous design, but this time I added color and to the villain. So this one's pretty dope. Let me see here. Let me see if I can show this off. You know what? Let me see here. Trying to find where I can show you guys without showing everything else behind it. Damn, where did I post it at? Thought I did a new one, but oh well. Let me redo it then. Okay, so now I can show this off. StreamYard, present. To remove this one. Wait, what's banners? Bring that back. Present, share screen, and then that one. All right, so we've got we've got a new t-shirt design right here. This one, yes. So I like this one. It's pretty dope. Yeah, like I said, we same method of what I just took with my sculpt work and created this more comic-y look to it. And I thought it came out pretty dope. Kept some of the details in there. Some of them are hard, like the Scarecrow's strap kind of got lost in the way it was created, but I just recolored it in there. And yeah, I like it. It's gonna be coming soon. I'm putting it on regular shirts. We were gonna be putting on I made a sticker for it as well. I don't know, maybe we'll throw in put it on like a canvas. We'll see. And then it's like gonna be on black shirts, white shirts, gray shirts. I think any colored shirt just wouldn't pop with it because it's already a lot of color to it. So I think it needs to be on more standard color. And then the other cool thing is I also added to the shop today. I haven't made an announcement for it yet, but let me check. Where's that? We have added a desk pad. Desk pad is now up on the site. And this is a pretty big one too. This is like not really, it's about 34 inches. Yeah, they're showing you it there. So, you know, if you're used to like for trading cards, the smaller one, this is way bigger. This is bigger than I had another one. And it's fantastic. It's nice and padded. They have sewn edges, so this is pretty cool. I got to get one for myself as well. But yeah, so I did the Uncanny characters one, put that on there, and then I updated the mug. We had a mug design already, but I like this one with the background, the comic-y background that I used for my StreamYard situation. So that looks cooler. So, but yeah, so that's just 2 new additions to UncannySculptsMerch.com. And you can get all these cool stuff, like my sticker that, t-shirts. I was wearing my t-shirt yesterday, so I don't have the shirt. But this is the Toy Migos one done by Chamba, which is eventually more revenue comes in. I'd like to get a commission done by Chamba and of one of my characters. Maybe I got my character Ryder I want to do. I've got Mr. Mystic I got to do. Typhoon and Inferno are another one I have to do. So that's my whole thing is with these original characters. I want to get designs, commissions, eventually finish a figure of it so that I can photograph it and create more stuff with that. So process, but we'll see how this helps once the funding comes through and we're getting things going. More hype is around it. More people want to buy the characters. Because I love creating these characters, these original characters, and so this is just a way for me to get it out there and to make my own stuff. And I do want to try to work on, working on building a more, like, an area where you can read up on the bios of these characters. I'm still working on the characters themselves. Some of them don't even have like a full design. Like I just have the head sculpt, which is like the Koa Warloth one, which is like the big shark looking dude, alien. He doesn't really have a body figured out. Dismay doesn't really have a body figured out. Ogun, I do. It's cool. I just need to add more color to it. Let's see here. Let me open up myself. Yeah, so I gotta add more to it. But, you know, he's more like a blacksmith kind of guy. All the dog hair. But it's very dope character. I wanted the metal arms and stuff like that, so we took that from the Hawk P40. I had some pants laying around, so I used that. I just want to get some brown in here. I got to get belts up on him. And he should be looking pretty good. Yeah, too much damn hair in here. I don't know if that's gonna stay anymore. Okay. Bam. All right. Let me make sure I bring this back. And now we present share screen. ZBrush. Fantastic. Okay. Let me see if I can't decimate this one more time. Again, I feel like I did this for my Mr. Mystic, his like shoulder pad type situation. It's like armor plating, and the texture isn't deep enough that it's showing up. I think I just got to make everything a little bit thicker. Okay, that's done. And Chris, I want to see you paint up the Mr. Mystic. I want to see how cool it's gonna be, since you're basically painting a little bit of you in there. Okay, yeah, no, I can't do that. It starts too much. Okay, we're gonna leave it as is then. About to come out of another retirement. Yeah, you went all the way into you went out into your what the hell is it called? Into your deck building phase, which I always have my little well, I was gonna say tech deck, but my fingerboard always with me on my desk, just to go over here smoothly on my desk pad. It's a nice little fidget toy. So if you want one, go get one from Smash Lab Creations. He's got a bunch of cool ones. And you can put stickers on it like I do. Alright, let's see here. I'm going to print hub, update size ratios. Oh, let me delete the original ones actually before I put these ones back in here. Delete. Only because this is my OCD is gonna hurt me if I don't capitalize this M. Okay. Yeah, well, that's pretty much it. Oh, you know what? Let me pull up some of my references I have. We'll go through it and see if there's anything cool that we can talk about. So I have some references for the Typhoon character. And let's see if there's anything cool you guys think would be dope to add into there. The main thing that I want to add to him is adding the more fin, like instead of spikes on the sides, it'd be more like fins. Let's see here. Where's my dragon stuff at? If you guys don't use Pinterest, I highly recommend it. Definitely useful for finding more artistic inspiration. Sure. All right, so let's actually hold on. Drag this over here. This over here. All right, so we got a couple things here. Let's see, where's some cool additions I added recently. This one's pretty dope. This one's like a very draconic looking, or not more dinosaur looking mouth. But so I would kind of go with the fins out this way, so protruding out like this kind of cheekbone area. So coming out the cheeks, go out this way, and then end at the top of the cheeks. Kind of have that a little bit with the Inferno here. That's where the spikes are. So basically, instead of the spikes, it would be some fins. And then instead of the two horns off the side, I would have a main fin down the middle. Here's one that has the kind of fins. This would be a lot larger. I would have liked to do like a gullet type of thing, but I know that would be kind of in the way, so I can't really do that. Let's see. I feel like I have, yeah. This one's pretty nice. It's like more of like an avatar kind of looking version of it. Can I get closer? No, it's just gonna bring me up to things like that. But yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Well, this is kind of interesting here. It's like you got membrane in between the horns here. So I don't know, maybe it could be like the fin can come all the way out here off of two horns. Could be interesting there. And then as far as like the mouth structure goes, I kind of want to look a little bit different from Inferno. Yeah, I did. Like for him, he has like a double peak. He's got a peak on the nose and peak on the chin. And there was, I think it was this one here. I liked a couple of these designs, these head designs. I kind of want to go with a more lower jaw situation. Or no, actually no, what I wanted to do was this one, the more of a larger nose, because it gives you like a shark appearance. I like that. So it's a more sharp, sharky look to it. I thought that'd be kind of cool. So here's kind of something like that. A sharp of the front, and then fins out the back. Yep, I think it's pretty much what we're gonna be messing with. And then I don't know, what kind of bodies do you guys think would be good for this? I mean, I have like one Mythic Legion I've been messing with. I have, which is, let's see here. Stop presenting. There we go. So I've got one Mythic Legion, which is the not recent, because it's not another recent wave that came out. NYC Figure Fanatic hooked me up with a I don't have it with me. Mythic Legions. It was like an elf kind of warrior character. Not warrior. Like soldier. He's got the one with the two masks on. Do you want me to help him with the MF Doom kind of mask? I would go onto that. So I have that to base things off of. I also have some of my Cosmic Legions Wave 1. I got the Oleg Thygar, I got the Kragnar, which is a very huge dragon guy. Maybe we'll see if we can have it go fitting onto that body so people can use it for Cosmic Legions if they needed to. Which is half the point of this stuff, was to create characters that would go to Cosmic Legions. So Ogun was there, and who else? Dismay was created for that as well. Koa Warlock was created for that. I like the alien stuff, so we went with that direction. But I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it today. That's all. Next week we're gonna jump into the Typhoon, since we basically finished up with my with the Moai. I'm gonna print that out and we'll get that shown off here. Let me show that one more time. Come on. Oh. There it goes. All right. So yeah. So now that we got this guy already done and we're good to go, we can move on to the next project and get that out for you guys to hopefully enjoy. If somebody wants to paint things up, I just want to see the stuff painted up, to be honest. That's the main thing. I want to see how everybody else takes it and interprets it and adds some life to it. So if you're a customizer out there, hit me up. See if there's anything you want. Maybe we can work on something. I just want to see things created. I want to see your style flourish on these sculpts, since I can't paint as much or as well. So we'll see. But yeah, that's it for today, guys. I just wanted to, so for those that were still in here that saw the new design, that'll be up on Friday on a couple different items. And so we'll be back here Monday at 6 p.m. Same time, 6 p.m. Pacific time, for about an hour, working on Typhoon. But make sure you're jumping on Uncanny Sculpts, Uncanny_Sculpts on, as you see here, on Instagram. And then over on UncannySculptsMerch.com is where you can buy the t-shirts and stuff like that. And then UncannySculpts.com is where you can actually buy my actual sculpts. I wish I could have merged them, but for some reason Teespring doesn't let me move into with Shopify, so I couldn't put them together. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys can join us next time, and then we can get up to 10 people watching at once. But I appreciate every one of you guys for commenting and hanging out with me for here. I appreciate all the engagement I can get out right here, right now. But that's it, guys. Thank you. Appreciate every single one of you. So keep on killing it.